It is Friday, February 7th. Tomorrow is UFC 312. It's also Super Saturday. Super Saturday here in the States is the Saturday before Super Bowl Sunday. Back in the day, if you've been watching fights as long as I have, you remember the UFC used to have a big event every single year on Super Saturday. They even called it Super Saturday. And while we're not going to get this on a regular basis every single year, it is a nice little throwback, some nostalgia for Big Ange to have some really fun fights on the Saturday, and then Sunday we get the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl here in America is the #1 watch sporting event every single year. And every single year, it breaks the record from the year before. It's pretty incredible to see how it unfolds. It's insane to see one sport do those kind of numbers here. Obviously, in other parts of the world, you have cricket, soccer, and other sports that can do tremendous numbers. But here in the States, we're so diversified. There's so many different sports to watch, so many different sports to compete in. Not everybody's on the same page except one day a year when everybody watches the Super Bowl. So in honor of the Super Bowl, we're going to do a pretty big upgrade here in my media room. If you're wondering who I am, what we're doing, and why we're in the media room, my name is Angelo. This is We Want Picks. And I'm vlogging my entire fight weekend. I know our normal content is breaking down fights and giving you picks and bets, but for pay-per-views, we do a little different, a little day in the life of, a peek behind the curtain of what my life is actually like. Well, right now, it's somewhat peaceful, and I'm gonna geek out with some technology in here. It's immediately gonna turn into family stuff. We have a volleyball game today, we have some other sports tomorrow, and a whole bunch of things on that side. But before these kids get home from school, and before this house turns into a zoo, let me walk you through what I'm going to do right here in my media room. This room may look familiar to you. If you've watched some vlogs before, this is where we watch the fights. This couch right here is usually lined with me. You get some Casey, some Bo. Jacob's usually laying on the side, tucked under a blanket right there somewhere. I'll give you a quick tour of the media room, then I'll show you what we are changing here. So if we take a look, we have the candy corner. This used to be a closet. If you go back a few vlogs and you remember, I was home improvementing this, trying to make it more usable. This was an actual closet. We ripped it out. We put in a nice little fridge, some cabinets, and the greatest candy display you'll ever see in a room like this. Then obviously we have the decorative wall and the couch. The audio in this room is Sonos. We use a Sonos soundbar, 2 Sonos speakers for surround. This is everything that matters. Right in the middle, we have a 98-inch TCL TV. The reason I went with the TCL is because TCL is a very affordable brand nowadays, especially at this size. That exact same TV from Samsung is like $15,000. From TCL, you're talking under 2. On the sides, we have 50-inch Hisense TVs. I love these Hisense TVs for a few reasons. One, it's not on, but you can see there's almost no bezel here whatsoever. They're also Roku TVs. Roku TVs are notoriously incredibly easy to use and has everything that you could want or need. Up top on this TV, I have the little Govee camera, and then behind the TV, you'll see that we have the light strips. So the lights on the TV change based off what's on the actual screen. The big renovation today is here. This part of the ceiling is about a 45-degree angle. And what I'm gonna do is sit on the couch right now. And while I'm sitting on the couch, here's my view. I got the big main TV, the 2 side TVs, and this entire strip of wall. What I'm looking to do with that entire strip of wall is load it up with televisions. I did the math. A 43-inch TV is a perfect height. That strip is 2 feet tall. The width is 200-something inches. So the way the math worked out is 5 43-inch TVs fit perfectly across that. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to get 5 43-inch TVs. And we're going to load them up on that ceiling that's angled down at 45% or 45-degree angle. We're going to butt them up as close as possible, as flat as possible. And we're going to try to make it look like one big long screen to simulate an in-arena experience. So that's what we're doing here. And while I'm quite handy, I'm not handy enough to do that, and I'm certainly not a licensed electrician. So Aiden is going to come do it. Aiden's an electrician that has done 90% of the work in my house. So before Aiden gets here, I'm going to get this stuff set up. But effectively what we're doing is we're throwing those TVs on the wall. Here's the 5 mounts. These are full tilt mounts. You can move these in any direction possible. And I don't want those moving, but we need the full capabilities of the mount to make sure that it's perfectly even. We have 5 different Cat 6 cables, so that's so they can be plugged directly into the internet. And then we have 10 HDMI cables. All of those cables are going to run across the wall from TV to TV to TV to TV, and then down the wall into this cabinet. In this cabinet, we'll have all our HDMI cables, we'll have everything plugged into the internet, and we'll have a situation where all 5 of those TVs will be hooked up to the internet, can have multiple sources plugged in from down here, and then after that, which is not gonna happen this weekend, I need to figure out how to control them all. Obviously, I can control them through an app, the remote, that normal stuff as individual TVs. I need to somehow figure out a matrix to control them all together. Because if I really want to simulate the in-arena experience, they're all going to be one giant screen. And I'm going to figure out how to put the eyes. I'm going to figure out how to get a flag flying and the fighter images and all of that. But step 1 is get the TVs up there, get it up nice and clean. This project's probably going to take 6-7 hours of Aiden's time, not mine. And it's going to cost me about $1,000. So not cheap, but it's also not that much money considering what we're about to do in here. And that's because the TVs were relatively inexpensive. 5 TVs sounds like a lot of money, but Walmart has great deals on these Hisense TVs, especially the smaller ones. So let's go ahead, get everything ready. Aiden will come in here. He's going to start working on putting power up there. He's going to start working on getting the cables all lined up and getting that good to go. And I have to go to my daughter's volleyball game and be a dad. And then I can come back and be a nerd. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see what happens the rest of this weekend. It is 4 o'clock in the morning and I am whispering because everybody else is still asleep. Aiden just left and we got these up. We have all 5 TVs up. They look amazing. I am not going to waste my time right now trying to figure them out. We will deal with that in the morning. I do need to buy some longer cables because the ones I bought were not long enough. But either way, the TVs are up. They're aligned perfectly. They look absolutely amazing. The next step in this whole journey is going to be figuring out what to put up there and how, but I need to go get some sleep. It's 4 in the morning. I need to close my eyes, sleep as long as possible because tomorrow night I'm going to be up almost as late watching UFC 312. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and I am on the struggle bus. We wrapped up the TV stuff about 4 o'clock in the morning last night. Then I came downstairs, tried to wind down, fall asleep. Didn't fall asleep till probably 4:30 or later. Then I woke up at 7 to feed the dogs. And now what I'm trying to do is get all this crap loaded in my car so I can take it to the dump before they close. Because there's no way I have enough room in my trash for this. So we got to do Saturday bulk day. I'm dying. I'm struggling. As a 40-year-old as it is, it's already hard for me to stay up late. Let alone stay up late, somehow make it through the main event tonight, then film a video, all while essentially being on 3 hours sleep in 24 hours. So I don't know how I'm going to pull that off. I wish I could just lay down, take a nap, do nothing. That's not really a reality for me because we have a little kid birthday party. We have some sports to do. I have to clean because that media room is a disaster right now. And we have a whole lot of stuff going on. And I'm pretty sure Tiff is fuming mad at me for what I did in the media room. for being up as late as I was. And taking a nap isn't exactly gonna make things right with the wife, but it is what it is. I will say one of my life mantras is you don't need as much sleep as you think you do. I learned that with our first, who was unbelievable colicky. Didn't sleep for the first 3 months of her life. Then you start to figure it out later in life. When things get busier and you do more and more stuff, you get less and less sleep, and you somehow make it through the day. And that's gonna be the plan here. Let's somehow make it through the day. So what I'm doing here is getting rid of all the loose stuff that's gonna fall out in my car, throwing these boxes in the trunk, and then we're gonna load up, head to the dump, and see if we can find some peace at some point in this day.
Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna kick my feet up, then stare at the fan. Turn the TV on, throw my hand in my pants. Nobody's gonna tell me I can't. Nah, I'll be lounging on the couch, just chilling in my snuggie. Click to MTV so they can teach me how to Dougie. Cause in my castle, I'm the freaking man. Oh, yes, I said it. I said it. I said it cause I can. Today I don't feel like doing anything.
It's a surprisingly nice day here in North Texas. It's about 80 degrees, so instead of being in that stuffy garage, we're gonna do our boxing lessons right here outside. We've got the yard prepped. We're about to get these girls prepped for life. Last week we focused on just the numbers. What's a 1, what's a 2? Now we're gonna start to put some of those together, work on the stances a little bit. Let's go ahead and get ready. You rats ready?
3, 4, 5, 6.
3, 4, 5, 6. Are you rats ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not ready. Grown-ups going up.
You're kind of ratty.
Don't say that on the camera.
In our stances.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Okay, straight. Get back over here. Pointing, look. I'm gonna bang. Boof. Boof. Ooh.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. Look in my eyes, man. You can't touch this. Yo, let me bust the funky lyrics. Fresh new kicks and bands. You got it like that. Now you know you wanna dance. So move out of your seat and get a fire girl and catch this beat while it's rolling. Hold on, pump a little bit and let her know what's going on like that.
Good, bring it to your face. 1. Good, bring it back to your face. Don't close your eyes.
They can't touch.
Okay, 1. Bring it back. Good. 1. Bring it back. 1. Bring it back. Keep your eyes open. Look at me. Okay, but you did this. What's the hammer? Straight. Turn it. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Keep doing it. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. That's pretty good. You're doing this though. You're like pushing it away. You want to push through. I'm a passenger princess, and we're gonna do a little bit of a mobile mail day. Today's weird. Everybody's booked up. Jacob has other plans. Casey's a baseball coach, and he's got a scrimmage today. Bo has the flu. Brian's got some birthday party. Bryce usually comes with Casey. Justin has some work to do, so it might just be me and the lady driving Miss Daisy watching the fights. But we are in for a little treat. Brian said, hey, we're going to head to the brewery if you want to come meet us for a drink and get some lunch. So we're going to head over to the brewery. The girls got their boxing in. I'm nice and clean. I'm awake now. Had a little bit of a nap. So let's do some mobile mail day while this woman drives me around, because I run the house. And when you run your house, you don't drive yourself. You have somebody driving. So that's what we got going on. Excuse me, no talking. This is my home. This is from Thomas Rinker. Thomas Rinker has done a great job sending us letters. He's done a pretty poor job when he mails them. It's usually after the fact, as is this one. This is for UFC Saudi Arabia. Let's go ahead and read Thomas's letter. He said, hey, WWP crew, here's a fun parlay. If it wins, it becomes a donation to We Want Picks. He sent a ticket. I have no clue on PFL. I just copied Artem's picks and combined them with 3 of my confident picks for UFC Saudi Arabia. I only sometimes bet small money on PFL and Contender Series. I don't closely follow or research them. My 3 confident February 1st picks are Naimov. He is mean and will cheat if he needs to. That hit. Shamil. He's the better striker of the 2 fat slobs. That hit. And Ikram. That fight canceled. So this parlay should hit. Thomas, I think this is the first time you sent one that hit. I have a 4th confident pick for UFC Saudi Arabia. Sergey Pavlovic. That hit. Thomas was on fire. I think that fight looks like Ngannou versus Rosenstruck. And Sergey does similar work to get Biggie Boy out of there early. Here is that ticket. It's a very long ticket. We have Usman Nurmagomedov. That did hit. I have no idea about the 2nd PFL fight or the 3rd or the 4th or the 5th. But the UFC fights hit. We're going to check these out. Thomas spent $11 on this ticket and it pays out $53. Thomas, thank you for the letter. Anybody else? You want to send a letter? You want to reach out to your boys? P.O. Box 406, Prosper, Texas, 75078.
Wait. Before you stop.
Yeah.
Hey, so since the camera's right here, out of curiosity, why the fuck are you screaming at it?
Girls, I'm so sorry you had to hear. I know
you say it every day, so I don't care.
Okay. CPS may be watching. I think we all need to take a deep breath and relax. Woman, I am the man of the house. You obey.
Yes, woman, don't speak.
Get us to the brewery and we're going to grab a drink.
Why the hell do I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm gone. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
I took a step out of Black Hawk Brewery to sit in the car so I could watch a safety parlay with you. I don't know how this is going to go. It feels like we're going to be good. Kevin Jousset is my most confident pick on this entire card. I should have made the safety parlay Kevin Jousset and Alessandro Topuria. I ultimately parlayed Kevin Jousset and Quillen. He just smoked Jubilee, probably an early stoppage, but that's fine. So this could be the entire safety parlay if I went that route, and I didn't. Instead, I waited. Jacob placed the Jousset and Topuria parlay, so I didn't want to double down. I didn't want to create a situation where both of us are exposed to the same thing. So I ultimately made the safety parlay Kevin Jousset and the over 2.5 on the co-main event. This is the first leg of it. I don't know if you can see or tell, and if I had what I should do is get a watch that checks my blood pressure, and I should be able to record it, because the safety parlay stresses the absolute shit out of me. There are tens of thousands of people that look at the safety parlay. Some of you want it to hit, others despise me, hate my guts for no reason, and want it to miss. So I'm in the car watching the safety parlay, a nervous wreck. Let's just see how this goes. We just need Kevin Jousset to be the better fighter, which I think he is. That's obviously why I put the safety parlay stamp on it. Jousset, nice counter left. This is basically just a distance kickboxing match right now, but Jousset cracked him pretty clean. They're talking about Jousset being a pale ginger isn't boding well for the redness on his body, which is true. It's a lot of kicks, but anytime they end up in the clinch, Jousset does a good job banging on the head, uppercuts, staying busy. Jousset seems to be landing the cleaner shots, but I mean, this is pretty close. I don't know how they scored this first round. A couple minutes left. God damn it! Jousset was dropped with a fucking head kick. Jesus. Too much riding on this fucking guy. He lands his own clean right. Fucking block your head, dumbass. It's going to happen again. It's got to be 1-0 Micallef right now. 1-0 Micallef. I mean, Jousset's body is fucking beat red from eating kicks. He got dropped. Oh, they replayed the head kick. It looked more of an off-balance fall down than a straight-up drop. That's a little more comforting. Because he sat down, like he got kicked in the head, he sat down, he kept fully focused, popped right back up. So that's a little more comforting. It sucks. He lost the first round. We need to win 2 or we need a stoppage, but he's not chinny. Not really what I was hoping for this early in the fucking night. Dude, Jousset has no fucking... He doesn't block his head at all. His hands are low. They don't come back to his chin. You guys saw earlier tonight, I'm teaching the girls how to box. And what was it? Bring your hand back. Bring your hand back. And I kept slapping. Bring your hand back. Jousset's fucking hands are down here. And he's getting tagged because of it. Kevin Jousset cannot strike backwards. He can't back up. Any pressure is a mess. Because he doesn't have good enough defense. He doesn't have good enough head work. And Kevin Jousset went from a big, powerful guy with high-level judo to just a fucking stay on the outside, pitter-patter kind of striker. Like, what am I looking at here? And Micallef was a guy, you break down the tape, he's shooting takedowns. He's a grappler. And now he's kickboxing. Cut him. Cut fucking Kevin Jousset. Loser bitch. Cut his ass. Fucking bum clown. They're showing a stat, center control. 44% Jousset, 4% Micallef. Well, controlling the center and just getting bopped up doesn't do shit for anybody, does it, Kevin, you pussy bitch? Fucking asshole. 30 seconds left before Kevin Jousset loses this fight, and I hope he loses his fucking career. And that's not just because I bet on him, because that'll be the narrative, right? He'll post some shit like, oh, I don't care about everybody's bets. It's, you didn't do your job. People lose fights. If Kevin Jousset went out here and just got beat by the better fighter and fought his ass off, nobody hates that guy. We've seen Dustin Poirier lose tons of fights. Tons of them. Dustin Poirier's record's not that good. Does anybody think he's a quitter bitch? Of course not. Sometimes you're just not the better guy, and that's okay. But to go out there and not even try, and not use your skills, and not do anything to try to win the fight, you're a fucking quitter bitch, and this shouldn't be your job. You're obviously bad at your job. If you go out there and you're moving forward and you're swinging, you're trying to win the fight, and he's just a little cleaner, a little faster, hits a little harder, it is what it is. We'll be disappointed, obviously, because we bet it, but it is what it is. You tried. But to go out there, just empty fake forward pressure, one fake shot at a time, change nothing. You lose the first round. You use the second round. You think in the third round, you'd make some... Guys, I'm fucking down 2-0. I need to come in here, start swinging. No. Nothing. No changes whatsoever. You're either dumb as fuck, or this isn't the career for you. Go to fucking accounting school. Fuck you! That was wildly disappointing. This is the most mad I've been in a very long time watching fights. These are fights. We know things happen. But this is the most mad I've been in a very, very long time. So I'm walking from my car to another bar, and we're going to drink some sorrows away before we head back to the house.
Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. I've been boozy since I left. I ain't changing for a check. Tell my mom I ain't forget. Woke up drunk at 10 a.m. We gon' do this shit again.
All right. We drowned our sorrows with the lost safety parlay, and now we're back at the house. We got Kobe with an L. It's not Kobe, it's Colby.
I'll go about
Either. We're going to plow some peanut M&Ms. Brian will be here in a minute, and let's watch the rest of these fights. We got the main card opener. Jake Matthews taking on the underdog lock of the week, Francisco Prado. Everybody who watches say I sit gay. They watch, they see me like this, and they're like, why do you sit gay? I either sit like this, or I'll sit on my legs like this. And I get it, this is a little feminine. But I'm home. This is my home. I live here. If I can't be comfortable in my own house, what are we doing? Yeah, it's a lot of why does Angelo sit so gay? I'm not a chicken. You're a turkey.
You're built like a turkey.
That was Tiffany's favorite mean comment on the channel.
I like it too. Yeah.
Because I filmed me I have a wrestling mat. Me like stretching and training and stuff. And somebody's like, you're pretty flexible for a guy built like a turkey. Fucking cocksuckers. That's Jacob's underdog lock of the week.
Oh, this is it.
Dude, all these other TVs make this one look bigger. Why are you hanging out in the clinch when you're just getting tagged up? Oh, the little man got his takedown. That's a bet for Jakey boy.
There you go, Jakey boy.
If the little dude finishes the big dude, I'll get a couple of dollars. Come on, Prado. Finish this bitch. Should be 3-0. Were there any takedowns in that? I don't think so.
Oh, you're the what? You said.
Yeah, from the other dude, too. Like, none from the other guy. 30-27. That sucks. Got Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Bellato. The dumbass haircut. Oh, my God. He just landed on top. He just landed on top. Dumb luck. Oh, my God. Choke his dumbass out. Choke his dumbass out.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't bet this fight, but I picked Jimmy Crute. Everyone's like, you're a fucking idiot, dude. Jimmy Crute sucks.
You don't think he pound on him. Dude, why did he bail on that choke?
That's so, because he didn't have it.
He's an inch shorter. He's more compact.
That's so funny. How the fuck did he end up on top? Almost all these fights have gone to a decision, so hopefully we get a finish here. Jacob bet that this doesn't go to a decision. Jacob could be up some good money. Jacob's winnings would account for my losses. That tweet, Crute 2.0 in full effect with the ground and pound. Dude, he just landed on top by accident. I agree, he looks good and he's winning this fight, but he landed on top by accident.
Or was it on purpose?
Yeah, maybe this Brazilian's
Maybe Crute knows what he's doing.
No, that dude pulled him down like an idiot.
The Brazilian's probably throwing this shit.
I mean, at this point, let Jimmy Crute get knocked out. I don't give a fuck who wins. I was happy when it looked like Jimmy was going to win for the flack I caught, but fuck it. Let's just let Jacob's bet go. It's probably 2-0, but it could be 1-1. Or they could have given him a 10-8 in the first. Jacob's going to go from plus money to not. There's no finish here. They got too tired. That's the problem. No. Jimmy Crute got tired, and that was it. The stings off the punches. He's not even throwing, but we just went 48 seconds, not a single punch thrown.
I'm sorry.
He's throwing.
I'm stupid when it comes to this. How many rounds for this?
3.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 5-minute rounds.
Okay.
Split draw. There you go.
Looks like we know what the
Told you it was a draw. All right, we got featured fight of the evening. Justin Tafa, Teixeira. And sour worms. Yeah, there's been a couple. Randy Couture, for example. Holy shit.
Wow. What is the time on that shit?
Ooh, Teixeira is not a bum. That was fucking 20 seconds.
What do you think? Draw?
Probably just split.
Holy shit. A knee to the gut. Another knee to the gut. Oh, it was a knee to the gut that did it, and then an elbow to the face. Oh.
Did you catch him on the knee as he was going down?
It was a knee to the gut that did it. Watch. Well, this may have broke his nose. Let's see.
Oh, God.
No, it smushed it, but he's still fine. I think it was the knee to the gut. Damn. All right, co-main event of the evening. No new candy. Sticking with LaCroix.
Nick Quack.
We're going to know by the end of it that Tatiana's very strong.
Oh shit, does that count as a takedown?
Oh, now we're after that.
Well, she's on top.
This ain't good.
She's wailing on her, making her pay.
Oh, shit.
Dude, that was clean. I don't know if Weili's actually going to shoot a takedown. She doesn't need to. Yeah, I mean, Tatiana's just fighting like a lurch. Just like lumbering forward, being all huge, trying to get a takedown. Yeah, the difference between me making money tonight and losing money was that one French idiot. Because if he wins, and he should have won, safety parlay hits, I'm actually up a full unit instead of down. When you talk in betting terms, you talk in units because, like, let's say I bet $100. To you, maybe $100 is a fortune, or maybe $100 is literally nothing. So it's not. So when you talk units, unit is instead of speaking a denomination, you say units. So like, let's say there's like a whole math formula, like, oh, it's 5% of your bankroll. But the reality is, let's say, all right, you're comfortable betting $300 a weekend. All right, then a unit for you is $300 or $100 or $500 a weekend. A unit for you is $100. Oh, it sucks. An injury like that, and it's not even like it was like Weili didn't do that. That's just from diving. They zoomed in on it.
Adding to her ledger here tonight with a dominant performance in Sydney.
That's so funny, man. All the people that bet on Tatiana and drove that line from to plus whatever the hell.
And still Sean Weili.
That's so funny. People bet on Tatiana as a favorite. And those people got fucking smoked. Dominant Weili. All right, we got the main event of the evening.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Totally.
Now I'm up.
Totally
Now I'm up.
Totally fucked.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like Sean Strickland is starting to create a persona. Because, like, this shaved head, handlebar mustache is brand new for this fight.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Well, no, he, like, literally just put on a look for the fight. Which is fine. Like, you know, that's how he became a star and stuff like that. But when he first started doing his stuff, it was, like, just who he is as a person. And then he got popular. And then now I feel like 50% of the shit he says is just to be crazy. Yeah, literally just to be like, this is what they want. And once it's not authentic, it's like, all right. If you fight like that, go for it. But that's not how he fights. That's why it's like, dude, you talk all this shit. All you do is march forward with a jab. That's it. That's his fight style. He's beating people with a jab, but it's just the jab.
He's 29-6.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very uneventful first round. I don't know how you, like, coach what you say. It's like, do more. Yeah, literally. Just do more. Where are these takedowns, Drikas? He had 6 in the first fight, attempted 0 in this one. I mean, Sean's tough as shit and plenty of cardio, all that stuff. He's just not...
He's not moving. I mean,
he's not who he tells us he is. Like, he likes to pretend he's, you know, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to break your neck.
he's got a lot more blood on him right now than Plessis.
I mean, this is the problem with Sean Strickland. He's just done nothing the last 2 rounds. And they weren't dominant.
I was going to say, would you say 2-0 or 1-1?
I mean, it seems pretty close, but I tend to lean towards the champ. And Drikas is the one moving forward and throwing more. But, like, the problem with Sean is, here he is, potentially down 2 rounds. What did he change? He didn't change anything between the first and the second, and watch him not change anything between the second and the third. So we have a minute left, but it seems like 3 rounds to none. And Sean Strickland will come out in the 4th and do exactly the same shit. It looks like it's twice. He looks like a Mr. Potato Head with that fucking mustache. With that mustache and that oversized nose, he looks like Mr. Potato Head right now.
It's a little hat. Yeah.
Been so much up, dude.
God damn.
So what would you say, 4-1?
I think it's 5-0. One judge may say 4-1, but
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
is that his girlfriend or his fiance? It sure is. His fiance.
So you think it would be 50-45?
All right, let's take a look at some of this.
Probably. Yes.
I'm going to say 49-46.
Is that what you're going to say? Tell me what you're going to say.
I'm going to say 49-36.
I told you one dumbass. There you go. And still, both champs kept their belts. All right, goodbye, boys.
Thank you, sir.
We'll see you.
Hey, have a safe drive home.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
That's a wrap on UFC 312. It's about 12:30 at night. I'm going to sit in this chair and film the full recap. Overall, it was an interesting night. The fights weren't spectacular. It really didn't live up to what you wanted it to be. Obviously, the main event was a bit of a letdown. Sean's nose broke. That was the most exciting part of it. The first fight was far better. The co-main event was really fun. First round, she got taken down instantly. I'm like, oh boy, this is how this fight's going to go. And then obviously the tides turned, and that ended up being fun. Outside of that, we had Gabriel Santos in a pretty fun fight. The 2 of 3 finishes were instant. I mean, they were instant finishes, so that's kind of a letdown. There's the immediate, like, oh, and then that was it. So overall, we had a lot of fights that went to a decision. Not very many of them were drag-out wars. A couple of highlights, though. Gabriel Santos looked great. Tom Nolan looked great. Weili might be the greatest of all time. I'm going to do this recap, but I appreciate every last one of you for hanging out and watching this. I understand these vlogs are not the normal content. I understand you just want us to sit in the chair, give you picks and bets, and be 100% accurate all the time, always. Unfortunately, that's not the reality of life. And that's what these vlogs are, just a little look into our lives. You guys are such a huge part of our life, so here's a look into mine. I thank every last one of you for hanging out. Genuinely. I appreciate you. I'm going to sit down, film the recap. Probably go to bed around 1:30 or 2. Then I'm going to wake up at 5, get everything ready, and film a breakdown for UFC Vegas 102. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck next weekend. Hopefully you did better tonight than I did.